My name is Kalia Scott Robinson.
And I'm Keelan Brown.
And we're currently on the inside of Parkridge, which is located on the south side of Ypsi. When I was younger, I used to come here a lot, and this place really meant a lot to me. And even now to this day, it still holds that value. And the reason why I say these things is due to the fact that it reflects in the things that I do today. I do photography, I make posters, so on and so forth. Artsy stuff like that, that's the type of stuff I'm drawn to, and it's mostly because of this place.
Hey, what's poppin'? I'm not from around here like Kalia, but I still draw inspiration from this place. We are both actually part of a team that hosts music events in downtown called The Underground. So we thought we'd show you Parkridge and its art and history to show you what's driving us. So just stay tuned, we have more art to show you at the end.
So as soon as you walk into the building, you see these beautifully painted murals. So like, they're kind of new to me, but they were painted over the summer, and I think they're a really nice addition to all of Ypsi's other murals.
Here we are in the computer lab, where there's a bunch of old paintings next to the modern technology. I really love that. It's like mixing the past and the present. And in the other room is the art room, where there's a masterpiece most likely being created.
If you walk further inside the building, you see these beautifully painted portraits. Now, they were created by a local artist by the name of Lee Osler. One of the portraits that I like to look at when I was younger was one of Louise Bass. Now, just like Louise, my family moved up from the South to get all the local jobs. And in her time of being here, she was leader of the Girl Scouts, she was head of the teachers union, and going along those lines, she was a mathematics teacher. Jumping on from that, she has won many accomplishments for all of the things that she has done in Ypsi. Now, me as a child, I didn't know any of this. All I knew is that I loved looking at her smile. My second favorite portrait to look at was one of Thelma Goodman. I don't really know who she was at the time. I mean, I was just a kid staring at portraits. But now that I know more about her, I can kind of understand why she's on this wall. You see, Thelma Goodman had created the first dresses shops where African American women could go on the inside of her shops and try on their outfits to see if they fit. Now, back then, that's not something that women just like me were able to do. Now we're able to do this, and we're able to fully indulge in the true joy of shopping.
The next person I'd like to touch on is of Reverend Garther Roberson Sr. He had purchased land in the Woodland Cemetery so that African Americans would have a dignified burial. Next person I'd like to touch on is Charles Eugene Beatty. He was a longtime principal at Perry School. He was also a part of the Board of Education. I actually really like this because it's painted in broad strokes of color. It's almost abstract in some angles. The next person I'd like to touch on is of Lowell Perry. He was the first African American coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1950. He also later on became the director of the Michigan Department of Labor.
So I hope you guys enjoy our little tour of Parkridge and looking at the portraits, so on and so forth, and getting to really learn about the rich history in Parkridge. Going along with that, stop by at Parkridge. It's a really fun place to be. It's a nice environment. I like being there, so you should definitely stop by as well. Thank you guys for watching, joining us, so on and so forth.
Started off with your Grove, 1823. Soon to be Ypsilanti, 1829. Founded by a fur trader, probably wonder when I wear minks and I'm always staying fly. My city's motto, heritage, diversity, and pride. We all stars, don't look in the sky.